Hey, everybody out there. My name is George Demarest. I'm from Kyligence. I hope you're out there. And today I'm going to talk to you about high performance analytics in the cloud. Let's see, it's a fancier title. Let's see, achieving massive concurrency on cloud warehouses and data lakes with Kyligence Cloud. Whew. All right. So uh, everyone's basically building some sort of analytic stack like this, a data storage layer that's data warehouses, databases, data lakes, a myriad types of applications in the processing layer, and then presented via visualization tools, dashboards, and so forth, or delivered to other computers to do additional machine learning or deep learning. So we've all seen this probably, but that data engineering, getting the structure in the data, takes a huge amount of time and effort, and 80% of it is the number I've seen over and over. There's a survey by Cognilytica I'll show you in a moment. So a bare 5% for machine learning, and then the ops teams taking 15% of the effort. So a lot going on in data engineering. Here is that Cognilytica survey results. Everything in red is data wrangling, just getting the data into those structured data stores, data warehouses, and data lakes, so forth. So 80% of them. The question becomes, in these distributed environments, who owns analytics performance? Do the data engineers own it? Well, they own the structure, and sort of indirectly, the developers need to develop good programs. Data ops has to come up with the right number of cluster nodes and so forth, but it's a tough problem. So our question is, what if you could accurately predict and then optimize response times for 95% of your queries? That is, interactive response of under a second or a little bit over a second for 95% of your queries. And that is the value proposition that we at Kyligence are pursuing through a technology called precomputation that many of you are familiar with as a concept for OLAP. But we're talking about distributed OLAP for these very large environments. So basically multi-dimensional distributed clustered cubes, pre-computed results in a cluster. And that is the genesis of Apache Kylan. Developed years ago at eBay, it quickly became a top-level Apache project when it was open sourced. The team broke off and formed Kyligence. Kylan won BOSSY Awards, Best Open Source Software in 2015, 2016, was designed for sub-second latencies against very large data sets using multi-dimensional tables, cubes, whatever you want to call them. And it's adopted by thousands of organizations around the world. So Kyligence is the commercial arm that has produced a commercial product around or powered by Apache Kylan. We support all those different data platforms I mentioned, data warehouses, data lakes, streaming, or cloud storage. It's about intelligent pre-computation, multi-dimensional cubes and table indexes, and we use AI technology to do query optimization and assist in data modeling. And the result is, because you are doing basically table lookups rather than queries against Snowflake or another relational database or what have you, that you can run thousands of concurrent queries without a problem, tens or hundreds of analysts running their programs at once. And it supports all different BI tools, Excel, Power BI, and Tableau, and so forth. So that's what we do. This is our platform. So any data platform, any cloud, and the big components are that pre-computation layer, distributed cubes, and table indexes. There's a modeling layer that also uses that AI engine to help you build models and help you determine which data to put in these distributed cubes, and then a semantic layer that provides a common security model and a business context for all your BI tools. And then we serve up data, of course, to those BI tools or to machine learning applications or even SaaS infrastructure. So the brains around it, besides that pre-computation layer, is this intelligent query routing, where Kyligence analyzes your SQL, past SQL that you've done, and then determines what should be put into an aggregate uh, index or cube, if you will, or detailed queries through table indexes, and then everything else. Basically, if it does not covered by those two things, then is pushed down intelligently to the data source, so data warehouse or relational database or what have you. So those queries are obviously a lot slower, seconds to minutes, but 95% of them are a second or a little over. So it's a pretty big win. And the way it works is that Kyligence uses AI to analyze the queries coming in from users. So the SQL, and then we have this AI engine that we have built a performance model. We train the model. We keep on adding data, more SQL, more queries, and we do the pre-aggregation, and then we update those, and then automatically generate the cubes and indexes, and that is what delivers the high performance. So the benefits are that we have continuous model improvement without human intervention, and thus the better performance and better user satisfaction. And there you have it, Kyligence. It's Kylin plus intelligence. We've added that intelligence, the connectors to the data sources and the BI tools, the semantic layer, and so forth. So our mission is to develop a smart SQL OLAP analytics platform that gives you great response time on your queries. We are to Kylin what Databricks is to Spark, or what Confluent is to Kafka. We are worldwide. There's our presence and our VCs there. And just to recap, so we support all these different data platforms. It is a intelligent pre-computation product that uses multidimensional cubes and table indexes to speed up query performance, delivers massive concurrency, and supports all these different BI tools without change, without them noticing, really. So for instance, we add pivot table capabilities for Excel users against data in Snowflake, which they don't support. So we enable a lot of capabilities in these data platforms. So I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank Alluxio for inviting us, and all the partners and attendees of the Data Orchestration Summit. Thanks very much, and see you later.